My husband and I are both 57, and we are partners, and we use the portfolio tracker. And for many years, we had two portfolios because my work account we could only invest in Timothy. And so we used Timothy for the work account and the regular asset allocation for our personal accounts. But we were recently sold some property and were able to put $400,000 into the personal side, which made them almost close to even. And so I'm merging those two portfolios into the regular model for 45 to 55 because we have more than 15 years before we would need the money. So my question is, on the personal side, we're fine. I'm getting that $400,000 in gradually based on what you're putting on the buy list. But on the Timothy side, or what used to be the Timothy side, we are still a little bit over in each of the Timothy allocations, anywhere from 1% to 3%. And I can't do anything about that because I have to continue to purchase Timothy in that retirement account. So we have three ETFs, ETF 1, 2, and 4 on the personal side that I could sell. And I guess that was my first question. Is it wise to go ahead and sell those and just leave all the Timothy in the retirement side since we have to continue to purchase it?
Mm-hmm. So if you're merging the two portfolios and you're using the tracker, I'm assuming that you've gotten all of the money now under one strategy, which is the investment strategy. So
yes.
What I would do is I would look to use the retirement account where you have to use the Timothy, and I'm guessing is it just the Timothy funds, or can you use some ETFs?
I can't use ETFs in the retirement account. So that's why the question. I would have, I can get rid of the ETFs on the personal side if that's wise, and just leave only mutual funds for Timothy in the portfolio. Okay. I guess that is really the question.
Okay, sorry.
I can't use ETFs in the retirement side.
My sound keeps cutting out, but I think I heard what you said. Good. So you get only the Timothy mutual funds on the retirement side. So I would look to fulfill all of the Timothy mutual funds there. And if you have to, there are some of the ETFs that are similar to the Timothy mutual funds, and you can probably figure that out by reading the descriptions. So I would go with the funds that are in the investment model. Being 1% to 3% over in those categories is not that big of a deal. So another thing that you could also do is you could overweight your cash positions in your retirement plan too. Hold most of your cash positions there instead of in the personal account. But yes, selling out those ETF positions that are similar to the funds would be the way to go.
Okay. And then as far as I'm still going to be a little bit overweighted in the Timothy funds. So should I just try to keep them even, like all 1% over or all 2% over, or are there some that would be better to be over in than others?
Yeah, the ones that are going to be better to be over in than others are going to be indicated by the percentage that's allocated there. So, for example, if one of the funds is indicated at 3% and one of them is indicated at 10%, the one that's indicated for 10% is going to be a little bit better to be overweighted in.